to my channel. So I am going to be pulling for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know what your other placements are in your natal chart, Ascendant or Rising, I highly suggest you checking out your rising sign, going to Google or wherever and looking up your rising sign. Anyway, today we're finding out what you're trying to manifest or what you're trying to bring in October. We'll see who, we'll see what just happens to happen. It's a prediction. So it may or may not relate to you. Roles can be reversed. It's a general reading. Always trust your gut and your intuition over a tarot reading. Okay, so who is coming in for the Virgo crew in October? Let's get into it. Who's coming in for the Virgo crew? Oh my God, listen. You are pulling yourself. This is the Hermit. Virgo, I'm just picking up on, I'm doing me right now. Some of you guys could be into witchcraft or into witchy things, okay? Like maybe you're in this energy of I'm in my cave, I'm in my bedroom, I'm in my space, I'm in my lane, I'm at home doing a hex or doing a spell or doing a ritual, doing an affirmation or doing my Sunday reset. I feel like a lot of Virgos could be in this energy of I'm to myself and maybe 3 people that I know. Okay, I only F with Tommy, Susie, and Jamie, and I don't F with anyone else. Okay, I feel like you're keeping your circle small right now. The Virgos that I know are pretty much very much homebodies and very much like very responsible, and I feel like y'all are very loyal and responsible people. And the Virgos that I know don't necessarily just let just anyone into their life right now. Okay, so woo. Sorry guys. So we have the Hermit, we have the 3 of Cups. So like I said before, I feel like in October, I feel like the people that you're pulling in or manifesting or vibing with is just kind of your homies, your home group, your families, your sisters, your brother. Okay, who else could be coming in October? But it could be a time, like I said before, we are in the year number 9. The Hermit energy is coming out because the Hermit is the number 9 energy of ending things, and sometimes there's a period of isolation or introspection. So even if you are around people, it does look like there is a small group of people that you are engaging with. But like I said before, it's like I keep my circle small for a reason. There could be one particular you're waiting to hear from, one particular person. We have the 3 of Wands. So we're pulling a lot of 3s for you in October. 3 is about expansion. 3 is about duality. 3 is about collaboration. So this could be a time when, hello everyone, this could be a time when you're wanting to expand your circle, but I don't know if you're necessarily stepping out and doing that. So let's see if there's anyone coming in romantically for you in October. It could be that you're waiting, maybe there's one particular person that you're waiting to hear back from. There could be a Leo around you or who you're trying to manifest. The Strength card. I feel like some of you guys, there's this energy of restraint and like trying not to, like there could be one particular person that you're trying really hard to not reach out to. Like, I'm not going to text my ex this month, or I'm not going to be the only one to initiate. I'm going to wait. If there is somebody like an ex or somebody that you're talking to, there's some amount of restraint, some amount of waiting, hoping, and wanting. Okay, give me more on this energy. 4 of Swords, you could be on a break with someone. This has been coming out for a lot of the signs, okay? Because it's the year number 9, this is that year of I'm finally turning things around for myself, okay? This is the beginning of the end of a long series of ancestral patterns that we're breaking free from. So it could be that you're like done with being the initiator, you're done with being the chaser, you're done being the one who people please it. you know, there's this whole, I'm not going to people please, I'm not going to chase, I'm not going to go after people who don't want me or unavailable people. And because of that, it could be that your circle's getting smaller, right? That's what happens. And I'm feeling it collectively that a lot of the signs are done with fake friendships, they're done with fake relationships. You know, there is this energy of those of you guys who really want a relationship don't want to deal with the situationships anymore, but that's the same when it comes to friends. Okay, I don't want any more fake friends. I don't want any more of that fake stuff. Virgo, you guys especially, because you guys are earth energy. Okay, earth energy is a nurturing energy, and I'm feeling like you guys want to be cozy, you want to be snug, you want people around you who support you. Okay, my besties only, you know, the people who got me like that. Six of Cups, but I do feel like there's somebody that you're thinking about heavily and potentially waiting on. Six of Cups, this is past energy. Four of Swords, somebody maybe who you're on a break with. It's almost like I see you over here doing things throughout October. Like, it's a lot of busy work. Like, I'm folding my laundry, I'm doing my dishes, I'm cooking, and in the back of your mind, you're thinking about someone. Almost like when we say manifesting, it isn't always that I sit down and do spell work. It's just that I'm heavily thinking about something that I want to happen, and a particular person here is on your mind. So let's see if they're going to take action. Let's see if they're going to take action in October. Somebody here is heavily into whatever they have going on, their money. King of Pentacles. So the person that you're in October, if there is somebody that you're kind of waiting to hear from, or who've been kind of loosely talking to, or an ex or what have you, they could be really more interested in their money right now. I don't see, there could be a message potentially from a water sign here. You could get, but the thing is that this person, whoever they are, okay, because I'm picking up more than one energy. I'm picking up this energy of somebody here of, it's almost like they go back and forth between being flirty and being cold. So I don't know if there's two particular individuals. If I knew what you were thinking, wouldn't that be awesome? So I'm seeing this Page of Cups person here. There could be more than one person who you're waiting to hear from. But if this is the same person showing up in different energy, like, I'm practical. It's like today I got my practical hat on. I'm only doing work. If I text you, it's going to be on my break, and it's going to be really cold, and it's not going to be very revealing. So if you did just meet someone, I feel like they could be learning how to communicate with you. And at times you could get them being kind of flirty. At times you could get them being all business and not being very warm. So I'm feeling like this energy of, I don't know if this person is into me. One minute they're flirting with me and they're cute. The next they're like, I'm busy, too busy to talk. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of, I don't see anyone like taking big action towards you. Let's see what the outcome is. Maybe just a small message with the Page of Cups. Some of you guys, I think, could be meeting someone new. Page of Cups is either a child or new energy here. But I am also picking up on the Ace of Wands. Whoa. The Ace of Wands is this energy that a lot of the signs are in. And I was saying it before because we're closing out old patterns. And oh, wow. I do feel like you could be pulling in somebody who's really focusing on their career right now. Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So this is the type of person, now remember, this is a general reading. This could be this could relate in a romantic way for you. This could be your energy if you're not, you know, open to meeting anyone. Somebody here is really all about the money that they can make. So I don't know if that's your energy, if that's someone else's energy, but I'm picking up on this very like independent, I gotta make more money energy, okay? So, but there could be somebody new. Let's see what the outcome is. Ooh. Some of you guys, if this is you, you could get a promotion or a new job title as well. That's just a side note. Yeah, there's some momentum. A lot of you guys, there could be an earth sign. There could be a fire sign. Any sign. We got water sign. We got Cancer. So there could be some momentum with somebody here, especially if you've been waiting to hear from someone. It could be that they've been really busy with their work or trying to put their finances together, and they, you finally hear from them. Others of you could meet someone on the internet. Okay, so let's see in general what's coming in for you guys. So, all right, let's see what in general is coming in. You're Virgo, Linda. Are you trying to make that money in October, maybe? I have an auntie named Linda. Okay, whoa, we have the Lovers. So, I was picking up on somebody here, this King of Pentacles, this Nine of Pentacles person. You're always trying to make money. So that could be your energy that I was picking up on. If that's the case, Virgo, I feel like you're trying to meet somebody who can match your vibe. There's the Lovers card. What else does Virgo need to know for October? Oh, somebody's coming in fast. So if you're not talking to anyone, I feel like this energy is very draining. And the reason I say that is because this is the succubus. So a lot of you guys could be feeling really drained in September or in October. You could be doing a lot of things. There could be a lot going on for you. Yeah, and there could be potentially a decision to make in your love life. Maybe you have a decision to make, or two people you're talking to. You're not talking to anybody. Okay, so Eight of Cups. There is a decision here about something to whether to invest in it or not to invest in it. Because when I see the Eight of Cups here, this is like, should I leave this? Should I stay? This is Should I Stay or Should I Go Now by The Clash. Do you guys know that band? Because this is a pirate getting in his ship and leaving. So I don't know. I do feel like there's a lot that you have going on in October. And I'm getting this. The Knight of Swords has been coming out for a lot of the signs. I feel like rush has just been this energy of rush, like a lot of busyness, right? And some of you are maybe trying to alleviate some of this burnout by going on a vacation or leaving something, doing less of something. So what's this Eight of Cups here? Yeah, like I don't want to do this anymore. I'm too drained. I'm getting a lot of threes for you guys. 3, 3, 3. We have the Three of Pentacles now. Interesting. Why the Three of Pentacles? Some of you guys, if you have been talking to a situationship or somebody casually, I think you're wondering if this is the right thing for you. Some of you guys want to start a side hustle. I see this a lot, okay, in a lot of the signs. Whenever there's any kind of trend, I pick up on it in the sign reads here. So King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. This is almost like that. I want to quit my job and start like a taco truck or something like that. This is that energy, okay? I'm picking up on some of you guys. If you have more than one job, or if there's something here, there's some kind of career message here. Let's see if there's any advice on that. Any advice on Virgos dealing with a career change? No, it really isn't very lovey-dovey. Like, even if you are connecting with someone, which you could very well be in October, because we have the Lovers here and there's a decision about it, I feel like you guys are more focused on the practical matters. This has been coming out for a lot of the signs. It's just kind of been, I feel like, you know what it is? Because everything is changing right now in our economy, that people are really feeling the hurt, okay? And maybe there's not even as much time to like have romance. There's always time for romance if you want to make that happen, but I feel like a lot of the signs are so tired and maybe drained, if you've been on the apps, or if you've been like, F-boy after F-boy, and when am I going to learn the lesson and level up, or what. Tarot is genderless, but what I'm seeing here is that a lot of the signs are like too tired to put the effort in. And I feel like you guys right here, there's something that you think is draining your energy and you're not getting anything out of it. 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. I don't know what that is. A job, a relationship. Maybe you're not getting paid enough at work. Maybe people in your life don't appreciate the work that you do. Okay, I'm picking up on a burnout energy. So some of you guys, I feel like that could be what it is that you're trying to get away from here, is that feeling of all the responsibility on my shoulders, running around like a chicken with their head cut off, doing things and running in circles. So, and that can apply to any area of your life. Since it's a general reading, I'm going to try and keep it general. Any advice on that? Let's see. Ooh, I feel like when the High Priestess comes out as the advice, you already know what you need to do. I say this all the time when I come on here. Sometimes you just need tarot to kind of give you that little extra push, that little extra nudge to do what you need to do. I feel like if there is something that's making you feel drained, or if you are trying to make a decision on your job or your career or a person here, a relationship, I think you are, like, your intuition has been talking to you. You have all the information you need. You just need to do what you know you need to do. The High Priestess. Nothing more needs to be said here. Okay. Let's see. What is the blockage? I feel like the blockage for you guys is feeling drained. So let's see if there's anything good coming in for you. Now, because I feel like there's something that you're ignoring that you don't want to pay attention to, okay? And it's like it's gonna be like the solution. Hey, Dreamer, we're just doing a collective sign read. Okay, so what's the good stuff coming in for Virgo? 8 of Pentacles, more work. I'm telling you, you're blowing up at work. There's more of it for you. And if you're not happy with your job, I feel like you know what you need to do to get a better one. I don't know why. In the advice, it's just to work. The advice is put the work in. You know what you need to do, put the work in. If you're working too much, take a break, work less. Don't work yourself until you're exhausted. Because some of you are doing that. Because we have zombie here. And that's that energy of like, my mind isn't on. This is this energy of like, I'm not emotionally invested in my job anymore. I'm not emotionally invested in this relationship anymore. I'm just putting in the motions. I'm just going through the motions. So some of you guys, that's that burnout energy though. And then we have the ghost. So somebody could have ghosted you here, or I don't know, some of you guys maybe want to ghost a job or ghost someone here. But I was saying this before, and it's like this energy of, you already know that you need to leave something behind. You already know you already have the answers. Sometimes we don't want to admit to the truth of a matter. That's why with the Two of Swords here, it's the ghost, because this is someone who's wearing a blindfold to the truth. Like, I see the truth. I know what the truth is. And I can absolutely answer my question if I wanted to. I don't want to, though. I don't want to see it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it. But also, somebody here could be ghosting. You want to leave your hubby? Oh. Okay. You know, the thing about it is, Linda, is that I feel like I know people think that it's hokey to move around a lot, but spaces hold energy. And moving doesn't always solve all your problems, but it absolutely can be the right thing that you need. If you need to move, you need to move. I've done it plenty of times. Let's get some oracle cards. But either way, it looks like you guys are going to be probably leveling up in your career. And I don't know, I just feel like your judgment is on point in October. It's like your guides are talking to you, you're in synchronicity, you're in flow, and if you're exhausted, all you have to do is sit for a minute and listen to your guides, because they're trying to tell you stuff, but you're too tired. You're too tired to hear it. Some of you guys, right? Or you're too like on empty to really do what you know you need to do. So make some space for yourself. A self-care day, maybe. Let's get some oracle cards. We are using the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that zombie. to be emotionally unengaged is usually a red flag. The uncharted sea. So a lot of you guys, because I saw that there was this energy of I don't feel like I'm emotionally invested in what I'm doing. I'm at burnout. The reason that you haven't made the decision or done the thing that you know you need to do is because it's uncharted territory, the uncharted sea. So some of you guys could be moving to a place you've never been before. You could be getting a promotion or doing something where there's a lot of uncertainty, right? In the next phase, the next chapter of your life, whether it be leaving someone, starting a new relationship, getting a new job, going back to school. Because I feel like there's big changes that the Virgo crew is trying to do here. It's uncharted territory. So the more that you prepare yourself and do the research, get knowledgeable about the next chapter of your life, whatever you want it to be, the less anxiety you'll have with the uncertainty, because you'll know a little bit more. You'll be a little bit more armed to do that next step, the baby steps towards what, you know, the next part of your life that you want to manifest, that you want to create. Ooh. Okay, so we have in perfect harmony. Some of you guys are not quite in harmony yet. Maybe potentially I feel like I was saying that before, going on a trip, going and grounding yourself in nature, trying to have your chakras aligned. If you do a chakra alignment, or if you do yoga, or if you meditate or something like that, you're just all out of whack right now. And so in October, there's this sense of, I really need to put that care in with myself. I need to be in harmony. Smoke and mirrors. Something was all smoke and mirrors for you guys, okay? I feel like that's what you guys are wanting to leave behind. That's probably why you're feeling emotionally dysregulated right now, because something wasn't what you thought it was. Or it was, but you weren't ready to see it. You weren't ready to see through the veil, because it's difficult to admit that there's something that you invested in that was built on a delusion, or I don't know, this could be someone around you, smoke and mirrors. Or maybe you haven't sat down with yourself and talked to yourself about how you really feel. That's that I'm crashing out. Smoke and mirrors. Birds of a Feather. This came out for one of the other sides as well. So that song, Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys could be finding your tribe right now as well with the Birds of a Feather, or just trying to spend time with people who care about you, because there could be some huge major changes on the horizon that you're going to be stepping into. Some of you taking on, even though you're already bogged down with responsibility, there could be more responsibility in your future here in October. So you'll have to clear the space out, meaning any distractions in your life. Video games, friendships, relationships, mindlessly scrolling. You have to get rid of that so that you can make room for the new responsibility that's coming in October. So I feel like some of you guys have that coming in. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some kind of way, shape, or form. And this Sunday, I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be doing a channeling. I'm not sure who yet. Either David Bowie. I'm thinking David Bowie. So I think I'm going to do a channeling of David Bowie. So if you're around, check it out. And I'll see you all later. Bye.